We got somebody. Yo, Austin, have you seen a playthrough of this game? Please type as fast as you can, motherfucker. Also, I'm 2 beers and a donut shot deep, and I'm drinking some Lean and Kugel Summer Shandy. I promised myself I wouldn't drink until my sister's wedding, but I'm really still sort of coming down from all the HRT stuff today, so I'm dealing with it. Um, okay, so the fuck is a donut shot? It's some sort of vodka mixed with like delicious sweet sugar. Believe it or not, and nobody else is around right now. My father wanted to go get Chinese food, which generally means he's meeting up with his golf buddies. So I'll go and see him because that's fine. And so I ate some food. I had a little bit of rice. I had some beer. And then they always get donut shots, which is something that the owner makes specifically for them. And it's really sugary and it's really fucking great. Um, so, as a heads up, PT is fucking weird. One of the puzzles at the end may or may not involve me speaking into the microphone. I, in fact, do not know, and I think other people do not know, and there are many, many crazy theories about how this game is actually completed. Um, let's make something very clear, though. PT is a fucking genius bit of game. Um, There's just as much crazy fourth wall breaking going on here. I want to establish a couple things before we go forward. I have headphones on, so when a monster shows up, or God forbid, when a monster is following me behind my back, I can hear them whispering in my ears, which is fucking insane. PT is awesome. My brightness is adjusted just because my TV is crazy. I'm going to start in a minute, but I'm also going to drink a little bit of this beer. And so when we get near the end of Silent Hills, or PT, there might be moments where I don't completely know what I'm doing. Uh, that's semi-intentional on the part of Kojima, not Del Toro. I don't know how much say Del Toro had here beyond some of the visual embellishments. Um, but there's going to be some stuff going on. So here we go. We start in PT in an empty room. There was a cockroach on the floor. The graphics in this game are amazing. The Fox engine is the most brilliant thing ever. I have subtitles on. Or I should. Father killed a bunch of kids. Trying to figure out all the controls. R3 zooms in. Zooming in is important for a puzzle coming up later on. I'm going to scream and cry because PT is actually fucking scary as balls. Other stuff is not as scary. At any given time, a monster can show up behind me and attack me. And you can hear them behind you. And if you turn around, they attack you. So we made it through the hallway once. We go down into the basement. And we open the door back to where we were. PT is nothing but the same corridor over and over with different context. I've never really sat down and played PT by myself. I'm fucking terrified. For real, I'm going to scream and cry and terrible things, and it's all for your amusement. So that's the zoom. Gorgeous looking graphics. And right now you're trying to find... Basically, PT as an experience is something where you find anything that is different. Although, for the record, one thing you can do is, first off, that door is locked, which sucks. So, the bathroom door is banging. There are also, I don't know how much it affects things, there are pieces of paper on the ground somewhere. And if you look at them, it'll fill up this, there's a broken painting. But for now, let's look at that scary bathroom. And you zoom in to see what's going on if you can. Yeah, I'm playing through my fingers right now. This is... I mean, honestly, the fact that this has been taken off of the marketplace is fucking atrocious. This experience is so amazingly crafted and well put together that it's criminal that people are not allowed to play it. It's the best bit of horror that's been made in the last handful of years. I mean, that's not saying much. But if I turn around, the problem is that maybe if I turn around, the ghost shows up and attacks me, which sucks. But you can see there's some stuff that's going on, like a cockroach shows up there. And each iteration of the hallway becomes more and more a little uncomfortable, right? You wake up next to a cockroach, the rooms slowly begin... And see, I move past the door and there's knock, knock, knock. And I can hear it. But she might be behind me. See, my thing is, I'm going to turn around behind me to check as many times as possible, and at one point, the fucking ghost is going to sneak out and attack me. They can sneak out and attack at any time. There's also this space up top, which is horrible. I'm totally regretting my decision to play this game. But I'm doing it for your amusement. So you just continually go through the loop. So the door is now creaking open. Yeah, spread the word on social media. Like, let people know I'm playing this game right now. I forget what I'm supposed to do. Legitimately, PT is this really obtuse, incredible thing. Also, to be honest, this is the first game I ever wrote anything about. This picture will change in a bit. Yeah, see, this version, you're right, it does only move forward if I go to the end of the hallway. Hi, Eric, by the way. And I need to look inside of the bathroom, which, ugh, right? So you zoom in, and you know there's something there. Right? You can hear it screaming. And you know it's just waiting for you. PT's fucking great. I hate scary things, as a matter of fact. I don't think that the Silent Hill series itself is actually very scary. I think that video games are not great at being scary. I can't think of many video games that have actually scared me. This is one of them. Resident Evil doesn't scare me. Resident Evil gets my adrenaline pumping, but it doesn't scare me. Shit. I'm looking right where I need to be looking, right? Can I go through the door yet. Oh, Jesus. Even something as simple as, like, legit, something as simple as walking up to the door and realizing that it's locked is insane. Why does the character have no hands? I have no idea. So one of my options is to zoom in on the door, right? It needs to happen. Cockroach is crawling out. So I'm trying to peek in. See, here's my thing. I don't remember the actual sequence of events to do stuff, and that's probably because I am significantly drunk. But that's one of the problems, and also nice things of PT, is that it doesn't tell you anything, right? This game doesn't make anything clear. In fact, I'm just going to focus on the door for a minute and see what's going on. The game that's scariest to me, by the way, is Clock Tower. Which is technically Clock Tower 2. So what I'm supposed to do is peer into this door. But I don't know what triggers... Right, peeking into the door is supposed to trigger the bathroom door, like some sort of monster. Man. So, something's supposed to pop out and close this door. Spoiler alert? I don't know why it hasn't. And if I want to go this way, yeah, Clock Tower is awesome. Well, Clock Tower 2, or what we understand as Clock Tower. And here's the nice thing about this game is that your actual ability to move is completely limited. You're not able to do shit. There it is. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck me in the face. That sucks. Oh. They only show you bits and pieces of the creature. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking in the sink. Let me just stop for a minute to drink some beer. Because I'm totally tough. Blah, blah, blah. So it's just loop after loop. And if I turn around, it's possible that the ghost will attack me. The ghost is implicitly the mother of these children that were murdered. And also, there it is right there. You see that shit? Fucking look at that imagery. Look at that framing. Just contemplate it for a moment. Really just sit and enjoy it. Because it is right in front of us, and it is fucked up. And I mean, like, legit, for real, let's talk about composition for a minute. Because the game is taking place in only these corridors, the composition that they can achieve, giving you the images that you want, are amazing. And then look, the light goes out. And the creature is gone, unless I turn around and maybe it's there. Ho! But darkness is here. Which is terrible. Right, and then I pop back up here and all the cockroaches are back. But it's basically loop after loop. It's this self-enclosed bit of insanity, right? And I don't use the word insanity lightly. Um, it's awful. What's going down? So the door opens, and obviously the thing that we have to do is go into the bathroom. And shit. Is there anything in the bathroom for us to do? The baby's not in the sink. Oh, there's a flashlight that I need to pick up. It's the blinking. So you pick up the flashlight. Hey, look, he does have hands. And you get this shot of all these roaches, right? And then you look into the sink. And you get this shit. Which is some fucking Eraserhead shit, right? Take a minute, sit back and enjoy that. Really sit back and enjoy it. But I'm locked inside the room. And what you need to do is look into the mirror? And then this creaks open. And it's entirely possible that I will be attacked by a scary fucking ghost. And is the ghost up here? Is it down there? Legit, this shit, like now that I know it's possible for me to be attacked by the ghost, like if things go quiet, who knows what could happen. Okay. So the ghost is named Lisa. And this shit fucking sucks. The radio should be talking here, eh? But if I turn around, it's entirely possible. Like, I keep on saying, like, it's possible that the ghost might show up. Don't trust the tap water, it says. You're supposedly able to hear the monster behind you, so maybe... although it's possible sometimes it shows up here. Alright, so here's the first of our puzzles. Does the head bob work for me? Yeah, it doesn't bother me too much. 204, 863 are the ARC numbers of this little thing. So here's our first puzzle, and for the... Let's stop for a minute so I can drink my beer, but... Okay, if you haven't played this game, and I'm looking at this picture, and there's an X and it says gouge it out, what am I supposed to do? What's the first thing that you in the chat think I'm supposed to do? Like, think about the controller, think about the game, think about everything that's happening right here. Try and figure out what I'm supposed to do. Also, I'm going to turn here and maybe the ghost will show up. Ah! Alright. Oh, the head bob is disconcerting? Yeah, I mean, it definitely grounds you in the world, which makes the things that happen to you more apparent. Fuck it. Depending on how quick I go through this game, I might be able to get through things fast. Is the monster going around? I'm spinning around in a circle. Anyone have any ideas? Alright, for real, I'm going to spoil it. So you zoom in, and you realize that the X is a color blue, right? This is fucking Kojima. This is 100% Kojima. The X is blue, so you hold down the X button on your controller, and you gouge out the eye of the picture, which is pure Kojima, talking about extra-textual stuff. And we move back here, and we also realize too, we have imagery here. So Lisa, forgive me. There's a monster inside of me. Um, it's really great stuff. And if I turn around, maybe the person will show up. If I look underneath the stairs, if I look here, for instance, there's a bit of picture that I can pick up, and you can see that it has certain things show up when I do that. I don't think you're required to pick up all the pictures, but you can. Yeah, the repetition here is amazing, isn't it? You're caught in a dream, and if maybe I turn around, right? You have no assurance of when the ghost might attack you. Yeah, it's 100% classic Kojima, right? To take this thing and say that his puzzle relies entirely on your extra-textual knowledge of the controller, right? So, it's not something that isn't communicated, right? You have all of these things that say, like, okay, it's a blue cross, and you have to do all these things, and maybe the monster will show up if I keep on turning around. I'm trying to do it to scare you all. So here, on the phone, are we at the right spot yet? I forget where we are in the course of things. I think I passed through the loop again, unless I turn around and Lisa shows up. Lisa is the ghost. Right? I mean, this is some really great stuff. And then I go through the loop again. You can potentially go through this loop forever if you don't solve the puzzles. It's just continuous, disconcerting trouble. And maybe I turn around and maybe the monster shows up, right? But the monster is always right behind you somewhere, right? And you never know when it's going to pop out. And so there's, so now we're in the red, right? Look at this. And you can see, too, swaying back and forth, some of that blood dripping down to the ground. Just sort of splatter, 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 coming for you. And maybe I turn around again, and maybe the monster's there, but maybe they're not. Right? So the jump is always there on the back of your mind, and you don't know what's going on. But now, we have the bloody fridge. After killing his family, the father hung himself. And maybe I turn around again! Maybe the monster's there, maybe they're not. But also, new things are showing up. I can hear them calling to me from... And if I look up, sometimes the ghost is up there, but sometimes they're not. Right? I don't know what's going on. Right? And so we move down into here. And the loop continues. But now everything's blood red. Coming for you over and over and over. Nothing is safe, and if I walk, maybe I turn around and it's one of the best jump scares in gaming ever. So when I go through here, I need to find above the phone this, right? And this is where the puzzles of PT start to become really... not necessarily super obtuse, and I'm also going to spin around and maybe a ghost will attack me. But you can see all of a sudden, letters are disappearing, right? If I focus on there, maybe it's gone, maybe it's not. Right? The minute I turn away, the letters are gone, right? And so I turn back around and I go into the hallway. And it's not complete. I can hear them calling to me from hell. It's not completely there, but if I look up, maybe I'll find the ghost. Maybe it's here, maybe it isn't. Right, this is going to be really good until I finally get to the whole ending of the game. The ending of the game is obtuse and terrible, and hopefully we'll reach it. And if I head this way, maybe I'll see the ghost. Focus on all of that. I focus on here. I turn around. I go all over the place. I can go back in here with the sort of baby corpse. But now you can see the final L is gone. Oh, fucking shit's getting real. Right? I can hear them calling to me from hell. And something's above me, and I turn around, and I spin, and I spin, and I spin, and maybe the ghost is there, but maybe it's not. Oh my gosh! Who knows? Who knows where anything is? Right? And so I sneak back through into another loop because we're caught in this self-contained, terrifying loop. And everything is dark and red and terrifying. And you know that there's something right behind you. In fact, it's right behind you right now as you're watching me play PT. Or maybe it's here! Right? And so now we have things. Yes, and yes, too, it is now midnight. The clock has, but now it is midnight. Right? And so now I go through here, and the fridge is gone. It's this swinging red light. And now everything is continuing, but maybe I turn around and maybe the monster's there. Oh, I don't know, right? It's just loop after loop of insanity. And now everything is dark, and look at everything is displaced, and the pictures are moving, and my PlayStation thinks I'm talking to it. But if I turn around, it could be anywhere. Things could be anywhere. Right? So now I need to find, I believe, a fallen picture frame. Because the baby's gone. But actually there's this hole in the wall that I can look into. But I'm not sure. See, there's this hole in the wall, but I need to move through the hallway, which has now since really fucked itself up. Like, nothing is established the way it should be. Right? You can see how fucked up everything is. And I need to find the right little picture frame hole to look into. Which, to be honest, I'm not sure if I know where it is. But that is the mission. Right? That is what we need to do. And in fact, there's the hole, right? So we need to peer through the hole. And listen closely. We get to peer through the hole. Yeah, the loop is even stronger. And something's right behind me, which could show up at any second. I need to move around the loop until I potentially reach the foyer, right? So now it's all a lot of confusion. And to be honest, I don't fully know where to go. The loop has become crazier and crazier and more complex and uncomfortable. And the hole was there. I looked through it. Right? Reminds you of the dream sequence of The Last Express. Good game. The Last Express is a good fucking game. Although I got good news and bad news for you, everybody. The good news is we will play through PT until we finish. The bad news is I sort of really have to go to the bathroom. I need to find a frame that has fallen off the wall, if I remember correctly. Although I can go back into the bathroom and check. There was a hole, but it's gone now. And now we reach the real esoteric, frustrating part of a Kojima-designed horror game, where we sort of know what we need to find. But the puzzle is painfully, terribly esoteric, so there's the hole again. I sit here until it forces me out, I believe. Are you ready? Listen to it. There it is. And it forces me back out. No turning back now. And luckily, we have had no encounters with Lisa, the ghost. Not yet. Maybe we'll never have encounters with her. Maybe this will be a different sort of playthrough. But you can see that my pace has slowed. And there is light at the end of the hallway. And I don't know if the final puzzle depends on collecting the pieces of things or not. But we have this, and we move forward into another loop. Now everything is bright. And we keep going. Maybe she's behind us! Or maybe not. Right? But we can't do anything here. But the game is acting funny. Glitching out for a minute. The game won't stop glitching out. I can't control it. I don't even know what triggers it.
204863. 204863.
204863.
204863. 204863.
I can't control the video quality. What the fuck is going on? I don't know. It won't stop. Make it stop. Someone... Stop! This game is purely fictitious. It cannot harm you in any shape, or form. C'est une jeune fiction et ne peut dangereux sur quelque... I lost it all. $7,780 Studios. Watch out the gap in the door. It's a separate reality. The only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you? And I wake up back again at the start. And now, before I go any further, two things are going to happen. One, I'm going to stop. Two, I need to go to the bathroom terribly. Side note on 3, the final puzzle, I don't know how to solve. But I know it involves using the mic, somehow understanding vibration feedback on your controller, so haptics are important, and a couple other things. So hold on a minute or two, because we will be right back. Hello. That was me. Did I scare anybody? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. We are at the most frustrating part of PT. The final puzzle of PT, insofar as I can tell, will be a thing of video game urban legend for as long as you can possibly imagine. No, Austin, that was me. Oh, I went to theater school for a reason. So, there are multiple steps that need to take place here, most of which are dependent from, they're dependent on us having a baby laugh, and we need to react to the baby, to the best of my knowledge. So, the clock needs to strike midnight. Check out those colors. Clock's not midnight. Do I turn around? Is Lisa there? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I did go to theater school and I do creep out people on the internet. At least tonight. So, this is complicated. It's now midnight. I need to pay attention. You can hear the sound in the background. And if I turn, she might be right there! You can hear the phone making noise. If I head to the radio near the exit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lisa, where are you? Lisa, where are you? My audience wants to see you. Baby laughter. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to talk into my microphone. I think it triggers the next laugh of the baby for the puzzle. Lisa, where are you? Oh, we can't leave the loop though. If we leave the loop, the puzzle starts over. We don't want that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What happens if you don't have a microphone? I have no fucking idea. Hello? Hello? Help me. Help me. Oh. Hello? After a certain amount of time, the phone is supposed to ring. I don't know, and I don't think the internet knows what triggers it. I need baby laughs to happen. Ah! 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 Hello? Hello? We might need to start the loop over. We need midnight to hit. I legitimately don't know how to trigger the ending of this game. Okay. Midnight. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I need to wait for the controller to vibrate. Nobody knows how it works. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, what you need to do is trigger the second baby laughter, which sounds like the dumbest thing in the world. And I don't know how it works. I might be stuck here for a while, to be honest. Lisa? Lisa? I have to sound scared into the mic, says Zukram. Oh no, save me! There's a ghost! Save me! Save me! There's a ghost! No! I will say this, and I wrote about this as the first thing I ever wrote about, is that the confusion and fear that the player faces not knowing how the game works mirrors the confusion and fear the player character has in this situation. If Kojima's goal was to make the player feel fucking crazy and to say and do crazy things like I'm doing, then it worked very, very well. Fucking 8, 9, 10. I can hear them calling to me from hell. I can hear them calling to me from hell. I can hear them calling to me from hell. I need the baby to laugh. But for real? Don't know how it works. Jareth. Jareth. Trust me, I'm doing all sorts of different ways to get everything to work. Jareth. Jareth. Lisa. Lisa. Forgive me, Lisa. Forgive me. Lisa. I can hear them calling to me from hell. Two 04863. 204863. Did I scare you? Oh, it's too good. It's too good. And legitimately, I don't understand how to solve this puzzle. We're gonna get there. Puzzle solved? Yo, Eric, you told me to say the numbers, and when I said the numbers, the fucking ghost appeared. I'm not where I need to be. How does it all work? Let's watch the clock until it rings 12. That's a beer burp for you. Drinking a wonderful shandy. Midnight. Hold still until the first haunting comes and goes, the game says. I can hear the haunting in my headphones to my left right now. Immediately start zooming in on the I can hear them from hell message. Forgive me, Lisa message. The radio. You're enjoying some good liquor. Eight, 9, 10. If anyone in chat knows how to end this madness, please let me know. Jareth. Lisa. Jareth, Lisa, come to me. Jareth. I don't know why that's the one people tell me to do in the walkthroughs. Do I know what to do? I have no fucking idea. And no one on the internet does either. Lisa. I don't think my game glitched. I think we just don't know how it works. It has to do with the amount of baby cries. I need to trigger the second baby cry. I chant for Norman. The amount of theories that exist. Five, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Norman. Yeah, no, I got the first laugh. I'm trying to trigger the second. How do I trigger the second laugh? How do I do this? Norman. Somebody's telling me to do. Something happened. I think I'm supposed to wait until the controller vibrates. Jack. I found... Second baby cry. Everybody who is telling me controller's vibrating, don't move. Phone's ringing. I don't know how, but I solved it.
You've been chosen.
I've been chosen. I don't know what the logic was, and we can debate it later, but this is the end of PT. How much fucking fun was that? Freaking awesome stuff. And look we get to see the end.
Dad was such a drag. Every day he'd eat the same kind
And
of
it
food,
changes too. Some of the stuff
in
changes.
front of the same kind of games. Yeah, he was just that kind of guy. But then one day he goes and kills us all. He couldn't even be original about
Yeah, there is
what he
extra
did.
stuff we didn't get.
I'm not complaining. I was dying of boredom anyway.
And some of the dialogue changes and the potential,
I will be coming back, and I'm bringing my new toys with me.
and some of the potential things that you can show up, on the screen are different. And here's the end for those of you who will never play PT of PT. Yeah, man, the theories on this are insane. And I honestly don't know what I did, but I did something right. Hideo Kojima. Not anymore. You fucking wish Hideo Kojima was making your fucking horror game after that shit. You wish Guillermo del Toro was making your fucking monster designs and shit after that shit. Norman Reedus. Fucking awesome. I think that there's not necessarily a 100% consistent method to what's going on in PT. I think there are some commonalities and things that you can do. One thing is for certain, when you get the second baby laughter, your controller vibrates, like the haptics goes crazy. And then the solution from that point is to stay the fuck still. So that's how you get the third. The tricky part of the puzzle isn't triggering the first laughter bit, it's triggering the second. So I don't know. I'll end in a bit. Watch out, the gap in the door. It's a separate reality. It's only me. Are you sure that it's only you? And then it loops back up, right? It starts again. So I will end this at a certain point. I'll probably put this playthrough on